Hey everybody, and welcome back to another week of Kiestas Friday 5. Last week we talked about the roles that I have in life and what I'm doing with my story, specifically through pageantry. Since I went through all of last year serving as Mrs. North Dakota International 2024, I have gained connections and different activities and events that I'm able to still be a part of and start to host myself actually in our community. I did promise you that I was going to come back this week and share resources and different things that I personally use and we use in my family to keep mental health at the forefront of our conversations. Because when it isn't being talked about, you don't know what's going on. So I grabbed a couple of things that we use around our house, but one of the main, most frequently used ones, techniques or tools of mine is simply, I can handle this. Using that extra pressure on those finger to finger contacts is that brain to body connection, brings that nervous system down to more of a calming state. And self-talk matters, internal words, the I can handle this, very important. Another non-tangible tool that I use is finding 5 things in a certain color if I'm feeling overwhelmed. This typically actually happens when I'm driving. I feel overwhelmed because I have different things that are running through my mind of tasks that I haven't completed. Maybe will forget by the time I get home. And by the time I notice it, I'm going 10 over the speed limit and weaving in and out of traffic. It's not safe for anybody involved. So it's easy to pull over the car and say, I can handle this. Or simply naming things in one color. Find 5 things that are yellow. Looking around, focusing on 5 things that are yellow, not the way that you are feeling inside. One of my favorite ways to connect with the kids in the car is we have a no screen time in the car policy. We've had that for a few years now because we actually went on one road trip without the iPads and noticed a huge difference in everyone's mood, mostly our connection as a family, and what we learned through conversation with our kids. We are so grateful for these cards. Parentslead.org is a very, very good resource, especially with parents, to get them off screens. That's one of their biggest initiatives this year is no screen time. These are called Keep Talking cards, and there's different versions. We first ran into these at an event with First Link, an organization here in Fargo, North Dakota, that deals with suicide prevention efforts, specifically with the 288 hotline. And these cards all have, they're actual cards, mind you, so yes, we do play card games with these. And there's questions. What is your hidden talent? Think of your own question. If you could give up one of your 5 senses, which would you choose? I think we all always choose smell on this one because I have a 7-year-old son who's kind of stinky. What do you think is more important, to be kind or to be rich? Well, that's the obvious answer, but we do have some conversations around what it means to be rich and what it means to be kind and what it means to be both. Because believe it or not, you can be both. Another really, really small thing that we all have in my family is worry stones. Jason has one, Jameson has one, and Charlotte has one. Charlotte has a few. But Jameson just made one of these in his classroom this year up at Northern Cass for his 2nd grade class. A worry stone, something easy. Again, tangible, tactile. You can use it and rub it when you're worried. It really symbolizes the foundation of Jesus as the rock of our family. Speaking of faith in Jesus, we love our worry crosses. So we hold these in your grip, just like that, when you need to. Most recently, my daughter brought this to get her expander on at the orthodontist, and it was really awesome just to see how much we lean on not only the cross and Jesus in our home, but the actual tangible cross. Sometimes we just need that visual reminder. 2 more, and these are back to that tactile. We have the acupressure ring and the calming stickers. These can go on anything. The kids have them on their binders, water bottles, planners. I have them on the remote in the living room, really everywhere around the house because they're so easy. And these ones just have a little bit of that roughness to it. And this is a ring that is called acupressure. So like acupuncture, it gives you a little bit of pain and feeling in those fingers to bring your brain back to your body and help that nervous system calm down. I hope you loved these resources. If you have any questions, please let me know. I love reaching out to you guys and coming into contact and getting that connection started. And if you know someone who could really benefit from this, please share it with them. See you next week.